Hey everybody, welcome back to Simply Sarissa. Today I have a Trader Joe's haul. I had to run in there to buy a couple of things and it always turns out much bigger than I anticipated. Now we do run a what's called compromised kitchen, so although most of the items are gluten-free, I do sometimes purchase other items for other kiddos and family members in my house, and so I will kind of let you know if something's not gluten-free or if it's just vegan or whatnot. So anyway, let's get right into what I got today at Trader Joe's. All right, let me just address the fact that the hat is staying on today, and that is because I wasn't having the best hair day, and then I've worn the hat so much that I have indentations in my forehead right now. So when I went to take it off, I'm like, it's better if I keep it on. So that's why the hat stays on. All right, so I am gonna show you some fun meat products that I got today. They actually have a hot smoked Scottish salmon, and look at that thick chunk of that. If you have had really good smoked salmon before, this to me is the better one than the thinly sliced stuff. I like this much better. It was a really good price, and it actually has really minimal ingredients in it, just basically salmon, salt, and hardwood smoke. So that's gonna be a super yummy snack. I wanted to grab that. I also grabbed, we're gonna have a special Friday night dinner, so I grabbed some premium Angus beef filet mignon steaks, and oh my goodness, it's 20 bucks a pound, but I got a pound and a half, so this is actually gonna feed probably at least 3 of us. Really huge, beautiful pieces of meat, some nice marbling in there, so I'm really excited to try their USDA choice meat. Next thing is nothing new. If you've watched my hauls before, I always have a bag of this on hand, and we were out. It is the chimichurri rice. This is one of those items that does not say it's gluten-free, but we have had no issues with it. But make sure you always check your own ingredients list based on your dietary needs. But it's super good, really quick. Everyone in my family loves it, so we always have this on hand. Next, I'm going to show you all the produce that I got, and convenience is key. It is kind of late in the day. I'm trying a new recipe tonight, and I just don't have time to do a lot of chopping, and although this is a lot of plastic, sometimes it just gets the job done. So it was like 99 cents for all these shredded carrots, so I just went ahead and grabbed those. I also grabbed some shredded cabbage because I need those to be thrown into my recipe tonight as well. I got some organic baby spinach, and I like the smaller bags. I used to buy the big container at Costco, but I'm the pretty much only one who eats it and puts it in my smoothies. So I've kind of like traded off, and I get the smaller bags at Trader Joe's now, so I can at least have it in several smoothies for the week. I always grab this butter lettuce because actually my kiddos like this, and this is just an easy way to make sure that they get some greens in for the day, and so they will grab this really quickly and make themselves a salad. So I'd much rather buy this and make sure that they're eating it than buy like a whole head and know that they're not going to cut that, so that's why I get that. I also get bagged salad kits. This is not gluten-free. This one does have the croutons in it, and I'm not sure about the dressing in this one. But again, compromised kitchen, and I feed certain people this, maybe for lunch or whatnot. But they have so many bagged salad options. I really like Trader Joe's for that. And this one's big. It's a good size one, so it feeds several people. All right, now let's get into some junk food. All right, this vanilla non-dairy frozen dessert, I've talked about it multiple times. We absolutely love this stuff, but it does contain traces of almond and maybe some coconut in it, so if you are sensitive to those two things, but we haven't had any issues with it otherwise, and it just has this like wonderful, soft, vanilla, kind of like soft serve flavor, and we just really enjoy it, and the fact that it's non-dairy is super helpful to some of my family members, so we always buy a little thing of this. I bought some vegan vanilla cupcakes today. They do have gluten-free options, but these are actually not for us. These are going to a neighbor of mine for their birthday as just a little treat, so they just need vegan options. So I purchased these. They do have a vanilla and I believe like a chocolate option, but these are so cute and really simple, and I love that there's only 4, so that way you're not giving your friend like tons of them, you know. It's like, I like treats, but you kind of sometimes need to minimize things even in my own house, and so 4 is like a really good number, and that's why I love the options at Trader Joe's, because they have just so many things for different dietary needs too. They also have these now. I have a family member that's obsessed with the vanilla petite scones at Starbucks, and these pretty much look exactly like that. Yeah, exactly. And there's a 4-pack, and it was a really good price. Of course, they do have wheat and milk and everything in them, but again, this is for a very specific family member, and I'm gonna have them try them and let me know if they taste like the Starbucks ones. Next up, we have these beautiful gluten-free cinnamon coffee cake muffins. And I love the size on these because they're not like Costco size, but they're not small. And cinnamon coffee cake, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Each one has like 440 calories, but you know, it might be a good treat for breakfast with a cup of coffee or a nice snack. Gluten-free, had to try them. Let's see, let's move on. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna skip into the non-grocery items just to kind of mix it up today. Of course, I always buy cards, so I had to buy one of those. And look, I always talk about the candles, but look what they have this summer. I hadn't tried these yet. They are actually, they look like the tins are a little bit smaller. Of course, it is sealed. I can't really tell. The tins look a tiny bit smaller than the normal size, but it's a 3-pack and it was like $7.99. Normally it's $3.99 for one of the candles. It's a tiny bit bigger, I believe. And the scents are strawberry basil, watermelon mint, and pineapple cilantro. So I'm really happy to try these. I've never really had a bad candle from Trader Joe's. So that's why I went ahead and took a chance on it, even though I haven't smelled them yet. Those scents they smell, well, I can smell one of them. I'm not sure what it is, and it smells good. So anyway, $7.99 for 3 little candles. I love that. Next up were these face and body wipes. Now, I don't normally use these like for my actual face to take makeup off or anything, but I love having like hypoallergenic wipes in my car for in a pinch. You know, sometimes you just need to wipe your hands off after you get in the car from being somewhere. And this is a cucumber and citrus scent. I'll just go ahead and try to pop it open and smell them right here, if they will let me. Oh, come on. It's always when you want to do it, right? Oh my God. Woo, okay. Woo! All right, yes, there is a scent. Okay, that's better. I think it just like really smacked me in the face when I first opened it. They are definitely scented. They smell like cucumber and citrus. That's exactly the smell. Yeah, not bad. So those are fine. Like I said, I don't really put them on my face. I just use them in the car. So it's okay to have a scent. Really good price on those too. All right, getting back into grocery items. I did buy this salsa especial today. I got the medium one. There's another brand I normally get from a different grocery store, but we were really just needing salsa, and this one seems to just have everything, all the basics in it. It doesn't look like there's anything crazy at all, so I think this should be pretty safe to eat for most people. Again, I don't know what, you know, factory it's made in, but the ingredients themselves look pretty clean, so that's good. And they did have a mild and I believe an extra hot, but I just went ahead and went for the medium because I wanted to test it out a little bit. All right, let's talk tortillas. I bought regular tortillas this time because again, they're for specific family members. But I've talked multiple times about the gluten-free ones, the quinoa flour ones. They have so many options at Trader Joe's. So if you're looking for specialty tortillas, I would definitely head there. These are huge and they're called flame cooked. So I did buy these to try today. And then they also had these other ones that were called like handmade, that were like the extra thick, kind of like the gorditas looking ones. Man, those looked really yummy, but I knew if I bought them that I would eat them all. So we're trying these today, and it's just a 10-pack, but they're really heavy and really big burrito sized, so that's nice. Can you believe I don't think I've ever tried the green goddess salad dressing? And you know, this seems to be one of those huge staples at Trader Joe's, but I've always just steered away from it because I look at the ingredients and say, I can make that myself. But I haven't done it. So I decided to give in and try it. This is a vegan product. It does not say it's gluten-free. Yeah, these only have 20 calories and such clean ingredients in them. I thought I'd finally give it a shot for the green goddess dressing. And this one is in the refrigerated section. Next up is the Bloody Mary salsa. This comes out every summer. I think it was new last year. This does have malt, I believe. No, tamari. It has tamari in it, so I'm not gonna say it's gluten-free at all. I would not try it. It also has soybeans in it. It's got a lot of interesting stuff in it, but It's for a very specific recipe. I have poured this over cream cheese, and it's kind of one of those things where you eat it with like crackers or, you know, veggies. And I had this requested by somebody, so I did have to pick this up for them. But this is definitely a summer staple. Again, not gluten-free. Is new to me. This is Trader Joe's sweet and spicy pickled chips and onions. So that sounds delicious. If I see a new type of pickle product, I'm always wanting to try it. So these look really yummy, and again, ingredients look pretty good and pretty clean on this one. So I'll have to double check one of them. I'm not sure what that is and I can't pronounce it, but I know I will definitely be trying to eat these. So again, pickle chips and onions. All right, moving into drinks. I always get stuck in this aisle. They did not have the low calorie pink lemonade today, so I just grabbed the regular low calorie lemonade that's made with organic lemon juice. And I love this because they actually use organic cane sugar and lemon oil in it and stevia, a stevia product. So it really cuts down the calories, but you're not drinking like a ton of processed like fake sugars. And overall the flavor of these are pretty good. So when I do need like a lemonade type of thing for the family, we buy these. The pink one is really good too. Of course, it's summer, so I had to buy another one of these. It's my jalapeno limeade. Obsessed, obsessed. I don't know what else to say. When I am there, I do buy milk, and they do have lactose free. They have the 2% and the whole milk. They have lots of dairy and milk options, and their store brand is fine, so I buy that quite often, and it's really a good price, especially for lactose free milk, if you know what I'm talking about. Normally that stuff is like between $5 and $6, so if you can find it under $4, it's a good deal. I also thought I would try this non-dairy oat beverage. I don't know how creamy it's gonna be, but I love it because it's gluten-free. I believe it said that somewhere. Yes, gluten-free, lactose-free, dairy-free, and vegan. But more importantly, when you look at the ingredients, there's only water and hydrolyzed oats in it. That is it. So if you notice, some of their oat drinks and almond-based drinks, if you look in the stores, have like ingredients lists that are insane. And I don't really like that. So I'm really happy that they have like a super basic one. And this does not have to be refrigerated before it's opened. So these are great, and they actually like store really well. So if hopefully this is good, then I can actually keep several of these in my pantry and always have them on hand. So that was really a helpful find. Last in the drink section, I decided to try the coconut and almond creamer, and it's in vanilla. So of course the ingredients list is a little bit higher on this, and it does have soy in it, and it has natural flavors. So you got to be a little bit careful with that. It does say it is vegan though, but it's not claiming gluten-free. I am going to test this one out and see how that works. But coconut and almond, kind of a good mix, because sometimes when you get just almond, it's like not thick enough. But when you get coconut, sometimes it adds too much flavor to your coffee. So I'm hoping that this is a really good balance, and it only has 20 calories. So not so bad. I hope it tastes good. All right, last section would be kind of like snacks and those kind of goodies. I've talked about these before, the sunseed butter and the dark raspberry protein bites. These things are so good. They're free from so many allergens, like wheat, soy, peanut, egg, mustard, fish, you name it. This Enjoy Life is a pretty good brand as far as needing any kind of like special dietary needs. This is a good brand to look for, and I love that Trader Joe's carries these. So I always grab a handful of these, and I keep them for me for snacks. And they really, to me, kind of taste like a fat bomb. I think I've said this before. So I like to eat these as a snack sometimes, especially if I'm kind of doing more of a keto route. So yeah, yum, yum, yum. Nothing new, Brazil nuts. I always have these because I need selenium in my diet, and these were out for quite a while, but I noticed they were back, and they were actually at the very bottom. So I kind of had to go looking through their nut section, but they're back, and I love these, and I love the perfect size and the resealable bag. So this is a good place to buy nuts. I I also waffled, and I bought myself some candied walnuts, even though I'm not supposed to be eating these very much, but they had pretty low carbs. It's like 6 grams. I will say though, they do have tapioca starch in them if that's something that you don't need or want in your life. And these candied walnuts though, this is kind of like, this is basically candy to me, and this is one of my favorite treats. So I'm kind of happy it's a small bag because I will eat the whole thing if it's any bigger than this. And they just taste so good, so I had to grab them. All right, last I bought these, and I don't think I've purchased these before. You don't quote me on that though. These are gluten-free double chocolate almond flour cookies, and they're actually already made. So they are a, I'll open the box. I don't want to open the plastic yet though, because I don't want them to go stale. Oh, of course, it's silver, so I can't tell you. But they're little. I can feel that they're on the smaller side. They kind of feel like those other little gluten-free cookies that I've showed you in the past. And I believe they have pretty good calories though. 7 cookies, so that's pretty good. I'm fine with eating 7 of those little guys. You know, it's like a really good afternoon snack for me. And for 7 of them, it only has 11 carbs. So that's pretty decent, and 150 calories. So I would say that's a pretty good snack. I'd rather have that than, you know, some of the other things I've purchased in the past. So yeah, and they feel like they're those hard crunchy cookies. So they'd probably be really good with like matcha or maybe like a hot tea or coffee. So yeah, I'm excited to try these. Okay, that does it for me for my Trader Joe's late summer haul for 2021, and I cannot wait to see what they start coming up with for this fall. I feel like we're in the holding pattern at Trader Joe's right now, and you know, in the next month or so, they start really just pushing out new products for back to school and for the fall season. So I probably won't hit up Trader Joe's again for like another several weeks, but when I do, I'll make another video and let you know how it goes. All right, until next time, see you soon.